Wow, did this movie hit me upside the head. And I mean that in the best possible way. Tucked away on Netflix with almost no advanced publicity is writer-director Jewel Taylor's They Clone Tyrone, a weird Twilight Zone-style comic thriller that is the kind of movie that reminds you of other movies but never bends to copy them. In particular, Get Out, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and Groundhog Day. But the film still feels wholly original, sort of Cabin in the Woods brought to you by Black Lives Matter. The movie stars John Boyega as Fontaine, the usual hero in any number of films about young black men living below the poverty line. He lives with his mother, he has a son, he mourns his dead brother, and he deals drugs thanks to an environment that offers him few other choices. One night he goes to collect from a pimp named Slick, played by Jamie Foxx, and is murdered when he goes to leave. The next day he wakes up as if nothing has happened, and goes about the same routine, but Slick and his girl Yo-Yo, played by Tiana Parrish, who witnessed the murder, wonder what's going on. He has no memory of these events, but they do. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky for me. This is one of those movies where you don't want to say too much. You just want to tell people, go and see the movie and don't read any spoilers. Don't even read a plot description. It's kind of like Get Out in that you really can't say too much. What surprised me is how far this setup goes. Fontaine, Slick, and Yo-Yo enter into an investigation that keeps getting crazier and weirder the deeper they dig. What they discover about their small community helps to explain why the environment of the film feels so artificial. There is a social message in what they discover, and an important one. This is a movie where you can have deep discussions afterwards. Again, it makes more sense when you see it. This is one of those films that actually gets better as it goes along, unlike most films where it's the other way around. I will say, however, that the ending does not quite match the setup. It rushes to a conclusion. But outside of that, this is an astonishingly original piece of work, in spite of all the films I previously mentioned. What disappoints me, though, is that Netflix is throwing this on their service with no real publicity. I only heard about it because I just happened to run across Brian Tallarico's review on ebert.com. But check this one out. It's an imperfect little gem. It's original and different and wildly entertaining. I'm Jerry Dean Roberts, and I'll see you next time.